Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now, in today's video, we are going to be talking about why I am done. I've had it with these AI stocks. Everybody and their mother has been buying these over the past couple of years, and I am done. We're going to be talking about why and what am I doing with the stocks that I'm holding, because I own a bunch of Nvidia, a bunch of Microsoft, a bunch of Google. What am I going to do? So I hope you guys enjoy it. Smash that like button, subscribe, and guys, let's dive into this. So the first thing that we need to understand is these evaluations. Right now, AI stocks in general are massively overpriced compared to their actual earnings. Everybody is chasing hype. Honestly, there's all of these AI companies that have no real profitability, and they're massively overvalued. The market is pricing a lot of these 10 plus years of perfect growth, which is crazy that has ever even happened. Not to mention the hardware, the infrastructure cost. AI is exploding the stock faster than the revenue is growing. So we'll see, but there's also a lot more competition. Couple of years ago, we had those leaders like Nvidia, like Google, Microsoft, and maybe some Palantir, whatever you want to say. But now every company is investing into AI. Every company is partnering with other companies. So I think right now competition's too high. There's too many players, and there's not enough long-term winners yet. And of course, I have the leaders. I got Nvidia, Microsoft. What am I doing with those? Guess what? I'm going to continue to hold. If let's just say Nvidia sells off 30% in the next day, don't care. We are up handsomely on this. For those of you that have watched my videos over the past couple of years, we've been a huge AI guy. I've been investing about 5% of my net worth, or about 5% of my money into Nvidia and a lot of other AI stocks. So we're up handsomely on these, but we also have to ask that question of where does it stop, right? Because there's no stock that goes up forever. At the end of the day, if we look back at even like the S&P 500 or the NASDAQ, stuff goes up, but it also goes down. And that sell-off is where we can get in on some very, 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 very good, prices, to be quite honest with you. Also, I do think it's important to understand that these markets react to the volatility, even to the smallest earnings miss. If Nvidia misses their earnings, it's not just affecting Nvidia, it's going to be affecting Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, Google, because then every other analyst or hedge fund is going to think they're all going to miss, so they're going to offload shares. And I do think it's important, speaking of these big funds, they are rotating profits out of AI into undervalued sectors, which is important. So I also think there is some better opportunities. So opportunities, in my opinion, I think cloud computing, I know it's seen a nice rise, but I think cloud computing carries a lot of potential. It's definitely in that realm. I also believe in nuclear energy, any energy, because people don't realize, like, AI carries so much potential, but it's worthless without power. So, I'm a firm believer in like nuclear energy. And we've seen some great nuclear stocks, do very, very, very well for us. But I still think they're very undervalued. And also, guys, we always hear that expression, when the bellman or your waitress or your waiter is telling you to buy a stock, that's kind of the end of the road, right? That's kind of when you should hop out. And that's kind of what I'm doing. If you go on TikTok or YouTube, or, just look at any, stock market forum or news article, everybody's telling you to buy these AI stocks. So for me, normally when we see those, that's kind of when I put on the brakes, and I'm gonna wait and sit. So what am I doing right now? So I'm definitely gonna accumulate more cash. So money I normally would invest, I'm gonna kind of keep on the sidelines for right now. Obviously, though, I'm gonna continue to invest in a couple of things. The S&P 500, QQQ. I'm gonna invest a little bit into some other stocks like Amazon. Amazon has seen some nice sell off. I do think we could pick up some shares at a relatively affordable price right now at around 230. So I think that's a good buy zone. But yeah, I know we got Nvidia's earnings coming up, and it's going to be a telltale sign. Is the AI run over, guys? So right now, all the stocks that we're holding, we're going to continue to hold, but I'm just going to kind of put more money on the sidelines, wait for a sell off. And I know normally I don't do this, but I definitely think that dumping money right now into some of these companies just carries so much risk, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash that like button, subscribe, check out our school, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.